I never thought I'd be the kind of guy to take a job as a lighthouse caretaker. But here I am, standing in the pouring rain, staring up at the Black Hollow Lighthouse like it's about to eat me alive. Which honestly wouldn't surprise me at this point. I'm Jack, by the way, struggling writer, professional disappointment, and now, apparently, a glorified light switch flipper. I took this gig because I was broke, my girlfriend dumped me, and I needed inspiration for my next novel. Plus, the ad said, quiet and secluded, which sounded like a nice way to say, no Wi-Fi and no people. Perfect for a guy who's one bad day away from becoming a hermit. The lighthouse itself is, well, it's something. Perched on a jagged cliff overlooking the ocean, it looks like it's been standing there since the dawn of time. The storm raging around me doesn't help. It feels like the ocean is pissed off, like it's trying to tear the lighthouse down with its bare hands. Inside, the place is a dump. The walls are stained with salt. The furniture is covered in a thick layer of dust, and the air smells like seaweed and decay. I drop my bags on the floor and immediately regret it. When a cloud of dust explodes into my face. Home sweet home, I mutter, coughing. I find the previous caretaker's journal on the desk. It's filled with frantic scribbles, most of it barely legible. Phrases like the call and the ones below keep popping up. The last entry reads, they're in the walls, they're in the light, they're everywhere. I laugh it off. Drama queen, I say to the empty room. That night, I hear it. A faint scratching sound, like nails dragging across wood. I tell myself it's just the wind or maybe rats. But then, I notice something weird. The lighthouse beam seems to linger too long on certain spots in the ocean, like it's searching for something. I shrug it off. Probably just a glitch, I say, trying to sound convincing. The scratching turns into whispers. At first, they're faint, like someone talking in another room, but they grow louder, more insistent. And then I hear it. My name. Jack. I freeze. Okay, that's not creepy at all, I mutter, trying to laugh it off. But my voice shakes, and I can't stop glancing at the walls. One night, I see it. A figure standing on the cliff's edge. It's humanoid, but wrong. Its limbs are too long, its movements too fluid. The lighthouse beam catches it, and for a split second, I see its face. Hollow eyes, a mouth stretched too wide, and a smile that feels like it's looking right at me. I stumble back, my heart pounding. Nope, not dealing with this, I say, slamming the window shut. I start reading the journal again, desperate for answers. The entries describe shadowy figures in the water, whispers in the walls, and the lighthouse beam behaving erratically. The caretaker believed the lighthouse wasn't a warning beacon for ships. It was a beacon for them. Great, I say, my voice trembling. Just great. I start noticing shadows moving in the water below the cliff. They don't look like waves or fish. They look like hands reaching up. The lighthouse beam begins to pull at me, like it's trying to draw me into the light. What the hell is happening? I whisper, clutching the railing. The whispers grow louder, merging into a deafening roar. The shadows in the water start climbing the cliff, their forms becoming clearer. Long limbs, hollow eyes, and that same too wide smile. I'm losing it. I can feel myself slipping, like the lighthouse is pulling me into its madness. I finally understand. The lighthouse isn't a warning beacon. It's a beacon for the creatures from the deep. The caretaker's job isn't to keep the light on. It's to keep them at bay. Oh, come on, I say, laughing hysterically. This is the worst job ever. I stand at the top of the lighthouse, the beam swirling around me like a living thing. The creatures are climbing the walls, their whispers merging into a deafening roar. I laugh, a bitter, self-deprecating chuckle. Well, I mutter, at least I won't have to worry about my deadline. The beam flashes one last time, and everything goes black. Weeks later, a new caretaker arrives at the lighthouse. They find my journal filled with frantic scribbles about the call and the ones below. The last entry reads, "They're in the walls, they're in the light, they're everywhere." The lighthouse beam flickers, and the whispers begin again. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more chilling tales of the unexplained. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.